What's going on, Fudger? Well, no, here, I'll just say it. What's going on, motherfuckers? How are we doing tonight? Because I'm in a somewhat good mood. Obviously, I mean, I'm already calling you guys motherfuckers. I'm already calling you guys motherfuckers. And you want to know why I'm already calling you guys motherfuckers? Well, it's because of this new rule that just got announced by YouTube. Literally today that I just saw. Creators, starting today, we are updating our profanity monetization policy to better align with updated standards and advertising and to address your feedback. Strong profanity in the first 7 seconds is now eligible to earn full ad revenue. Fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go, people. I get a curse right out the gate. I get to say motherfucker right out the goddamn gate. And I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm in a better mood than I was. Because I was in a sour mood. I was in a sour mood because I wanted to go live an hour ago. Then my power flickered because we had a massive storm and I lost everything. So yeah. Not being able to do that. So I had hopefully tonight things go off without a hitch. Obviously we're gonna be losing an hour, so probably only like a 2-hour stream or something like that. But we're gonna do the best we can, chat, because that's what we do. Oh, bro, I see you. UK and US are now acting in a way that no other first world democracy does. Well, yeah. But I mean, come on. I mean, our country. By the way, Legatus, who's gotta get it? Who? Oh, you already got it. Damn it, Legatus! Wait. I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. No, that you got him. You got him. Anyways, our countries are we're in a unique situation right now. I will still say, though, it's all your country's fault. It's all the other country's fault. America isn't imposing these laws yet, and they've tried. The difference between our country and a lot of other countries is we have this thing called the First Amendment, so yeah. But we'll talk about censorship. We'll talk about censorship. Don't you worry, guys, because I've seen some interesting things today. By the way, shout out to you, JS Pena. I saw you, buddy. I see Legatus, obviously. And I guess Cloud, we can say hi to him. You know, pat him on the head a little bit. Tell him that he's a good little boy. And he's a good bottom bitch. Always gonna do that, Cloud. I've given up hope. I don't care anymore. At least over in the UK, bro, here in the States, yes, there is, here in the States, here in the US, there are obviously laws being put in place to try to have that happen. There are bills, there are procedures. The problem is, at the end of the day, the First Amendment still exists. There's a lot of standards and stuff that would actually prevent that from happening, and I don't see it happening anytime soon here in the States. I see a lot of people saying, fuck that shit. I'm already seeing a lot of people say, fuck that shit right now. And we'll go into that today. Don't worry, don't worry. They're trying to push 2 similar bills, yes. As they've done multiple times. Than the first time. Won't be the last time. They pushed that bill over in Texas, and well, it's only a matter of time before somebody challenges it, takes it to the Supreme Court, and it gets said, yeah, can't do it. Cloud, you do understand what it means to be my bottom bitch, right? You do understand that, right? Because if you don't, I don't know what to say. I really hope you understand what it means to be my bottom bitch. I really hope you do. Just waiting for you to respond right now. Truthfully. Truthfully. I'm just waiting for you to respond, Cloud, before I start. Class, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait for Cloud to respond. Like good little people. We'll wait. You don't know what a bottom bitch is, do you? Doesn't matter because you're mine. But okay, why don't we get into some of the topics I have pulled up today, ladies and gentlemen? Because we got some doozies. Because holy shit on a stick, I did not expect some things to go down the way they have been going down right now. It is interesting. I see Melanie Mac's big ass nose in the chat. I really wish I could disassociate with Melanie Mac. Unfortunately, that would kill me. Yeah. On my own home, I pay for my own utilities and internet. If that doesn't prove I'm over 18, go F yourself. Yeah, I could believe that. But okay, why don't we hit this? Because we need to bust through as much of these as humanly possible before the internet decides that I don't need to exist anymore. Because we all saw this week. Okay, we've all been seeing this going around. It is beauty. It is pure divine art. This is intelligence of the highest standard. And this is just one of them. This isn't the main one. I have the main one pulled up, and I have a new one as well. But Sydney Sweeney, companies are starting to understand what people like. People don't like bug-eyed, bald chick that is in every fucking video game. No, they like Sydney Sweeney. It doesn't matter if she's not a great actress. What matters is, well, take one look at her and you're aroused immediately. That's what matters. But here's this commercial. This is a 30-second one. We'll watch it, you know.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? But if you said that you want to buy the jeans, I'm not going to stop you. But just so we're clear, this is not me telling you to buy American Eagle jeans.
Sydney Sweeney.
I kind of want to buy some American Eagle jeans right now. I'm just gonna say I kind of want to do this. But we also have the one that has made the internet essentially go wild. This one's funny. This one's funny. It's smart.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney, Casper Keen.
I'm sorry, what did she say? The whole time I was watching this, I was watching it like this. Like I wasn't even really paying that close of attention to what was being said there. It's beautiful. Wonderful. I love this. I could watch it like this for hours. You know, oh, you see a little under your boob? Yeah, I'm gooning. I'm practically gooning right now. But we've seen these, and we have a new one, by the way. We have a new one. This one came out, I think, today. Breaking. Sydney Sweeney appears in new Hey Dude ad wearing a tight one-piece swimsuit and cowboy hat.
You can take the dude out of the country. You can't take the country out of the dude. Wish you were here.
You know why people are doing this right now? Because they're seeing an uptick in sales. That's why they're doing this. That's why companies are going out there and doing this. They bet on Sydney Sweeney because guess what? People don't like the bug-eyed bint that was around everywhere. People were getting tired of being lectured to, and people were tired of ugly. Here, let's give you sexy. Let's try this. Oh, look, revenue's going up again. Who would have ever fucking thought that was a smart idea? Well, since all these ads, but predominantly this ad in particular, we've been seeing something happen. We've been seeing some interesting shit happen. I'm gonna play a few of these because, well, we got schizos. We got beautiful schizos, guys. Let's start with this one because obviously this person's gonna be super sane and understanding in everything that just went down there in the Sydney Sweeney ad, right? I mean, look at them. They look perfectly normal and like mentally well here. What do we see what she had to say?
I will be the friend that's too woke because those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird.
I mean, you look like that friend that's too woke. I'm sorry, honey. You're already overweight. You have a big round glasses. You got all the signs of I need to stay as far away from you as possible, but Cloud is willing to dive in.
Like fascist weird.
Wait,
like
how?
Nazi propaganda weird.
My body's composition is determined by my genes.
Okay.
Hey, eyes up here.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
I mean, she does. Where's the what's wrong with this? I mean, Jesus Christ, look at her. And both the denim and look at her. God blessed her. Very well endowed. Is that not a fact?
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Okay, and I'm not seeing the thing, guys. I'm not seeing where the problem is.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this?
I don't see where the fascism is coming in, guys. It's about genes, and she has great genes. Again, listen, you might be that friend that's too woke, but I'm constantly looking over here. This is where my eyes keep going, because Jesus Christ, she has amazing genes. I mean, look at this denim. Look at this button. It looks fantastic. And just look at all that.
Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes.
No, she's saying jeans with a J. You're thinking jeans with a G. Okay, those are two different things there. I get it. I understand. Words are hard, but they mean two different things, honey.
Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
I mean, your jeans are obviously not that great. They're probably worn out. You probably could barely fit in them. Let's be real fair here. And on top of that, I mean, just look at you. God damn. Oh my God, she has an Eevee Funko Pop back here.
Also, I'm thinking about, like, all of the young girls who are doing their back-to-school shopping right now at places like American Eagle who are seeing ads like this. Yikes.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? They, like, okay, let me be fair here. I'm not trying to be creepy here, but if they think that they look good in these jeans, why can't they buy the jeans that make them look good? I'm not... The things aren't clicking up here. And also, you're trying to put this as, think of the children. Think of the children! What about the adults like Sydney Sweeney who want to look sexy? I mean, obviously, you cutting back on a few meals, probably getting rid of the glasses that you're wearing right now, getting a good pair of jeans, going to the gym, you'd probably look just as sexy as Sydney Sweeney, but you're not willing to do that because that's all fascisms.
Also, American Eagle is mostly a brand that, like, teenagers to, like, young adults shop at.
So, college kids.
And so the fact that, like, this type of advertising is being used that feels so for the male gaze and
Yes.
so over-sexualized, like...
100%.
Listen,
the reason why you think that it's for the male gaze is because obviously you've never been looked at by a man. I get it. You look the way you do. There's not anybody out here that really wants to fap to you. I mean, even Cloud's struggling to do it, and he's probably given up by now. See, I'm giving you a compliment, Cloud. You have some standards in life. But let's be really fair in all this. It's not just for the men. Women like to look sexy. I get it. You don't, because you're all about women's empowerment and blah, 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 blah. Even though sex work is real work, just you try to figure out all that shit. It's a nightmare. But let's sit here and think this through. Young girls who are in college want to meet a dude to do who knows what, either get married or, well, if they think that they can meet a dude wearing these jeans, they're gonna wear those jeans so they can get or put a ring on it. That's simple math. I don't know why you can't figure that out. I know you're trying to think of but what about the children? But college girls are going to be buying American Eagle jeans. Let them buy American Eagle jeans. I have no problem with that.
Just don't like it. I don't like it even a little bit.
Okay, I don't really give a shit.
Bro, and I haven't even mentioned the fact that this entire ad campaign that Sydney Sweeney is doing right now is incredibly reminiscent to the Brooke Shields Calvin Klein jeans ad campaign that she did when she was 14 years old.
I don't know anything what you're talking about right here, honey. If you're trying to do the whole think of the children shit. Sorry, and my whole OBS just freaked out there for a moment, so I don't know what's going on there. It's probably because of an update or because my computer shut down wrong. But if you're doing the whole think of the children shit, I don't really give a shit.
That was extremely over-sexualized and weird. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a different ad campaign, not this ad campaign. So I don't know what you're just drawing connections that don't really mean anything. Again, think of the children.
Why are we referencing that?
Are we referencing that, or are you just assuming we're referencing that?
Why are we referencing that? I thought we agreed that that was weird that they had her do that.
I think that it's weird that you're doing this.
So we got a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman talking.
So we got a fat, black-haired, obviously dyed, insane schizo freaking out about a sexy woman.
About her good genes in an
Your
ad
bad
campaign
genes.
that is a reference to a 14-year-old Brooke Shields Calvin Klein's
I can smell the
ad
fish from
campaign
here, honey.
that we've all agreed was really weird and predatory.
Again, I don't know what you're referencing at all right there. I don't. Don't be doing this whole think of my children bullshit, because I obviously don't think that you think about the children, because I see this flag behind you. You probably think that a child can cut their genitalia off, so fuck off, woman.
Yeah, I don't like this one. I don't like it. I don't like anything about it, actually.
Fuck them kids. Michael Jordan probably. Yeah.
Nope. I will.
I don't listen, honey. Again, you got the flag back there. This whole think of the children shit, it doesn't really fly with somebody like you. You don't even think of the children. You're probably more willing to go out there and say, "Hey, you think that you're a man trapped in a girl's body? Well, here's the testosterone, and we'll get you a dick. We'll cut your boobies off, because that's what you need to save your life." And don't even care what happens after the fact. Let's be fair here. This is what kind of woman that does this shit. I don't even know what that was. But then we got this one. I mean, listen, guys. This one looks super sane. Super sane. There's definitely nothing wrong up here already. I see no problems that we're about to dive into.
Did American Eagle just run an ad for eugenics?
Genes
What?
are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
I mean, your genes are blue, honey, and you have great genes.
Sydney Sweeney has very genes.
Totally just talking about denim, right?
Yes.
Just a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman explaining how her
Aren't you blonde-haired too? I can't really tell what eye color you have, but let's be fair here. It kind of looks greenish. You're a blonde-haired, green-eyed woman who looks schizophrenic right now, to be honest, honey. I think you're the one who's should be probably looking in the mirror and retroactively thinking about what it is that you're saying.
good genes gave her personality and purity.
I mean, it's pretty clear that you had bad genes, because just look at you. You look... Wait. Back up. What was that?
Personality and purity.
Where did the purity come from? Where did the purity come from? Ain't nobody thinking that Sydney Sweeney's pure. I mean, if you look at her fan accounts, oh boy, I could take a few rounds there. But
I mean, are we really going to pretend that this isn't a little fashy-coded? Look,
how is any of this fashy coded?
I'm not saying that Sydney Sweeney personally wrote this ad to revive the Third Reich, but American Eagle absolutely knew what they were doing here.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. It's clever ad campaign. We're going to talk about how good her jeans are while she's wearing blue jeans that we want to sell. And again, just look at that shoulder.
You don't get to drop lines about inherited traits, blue eyes, and great genes while zooming in
No, she wasn't talking about her eyes. She was talking about the blue jeans, you dumb fuck.
on somebody that could have walked straight off of a Nazi propaganda poster and expect people not to catch that reference.
You know, I've been thinking about this more and more as of late. You know all the, and I don't mean to bring this to this argument, but I've been thinking about this honestly. You know the whole anti-lolly shit that goes on over and over again, and the moment somebody like Saba comes out here and people immediately say that this is pedo garbage. The first thing that ever comes to mind when somebody does arguments like that is why did you take it there? Why did you think that the moment you saw Saba? Why did you think little child with the moment you saw Saba? Why did you think Piero the moment you saw Saba? And now I'm bringing this here. Why did you think Nazi propaganda the moment you saw this entire ad campaign? Is this a little bit like a self-report going on here? Are you a Nazi? Are you confirming that you yourself is a Nazi? Because again, you're blonde-haired. You're white. I think your eyes are greenish, so you're not completely perfect. Let's be fair here. But I mean, I could say the same shit about you, woman.
Good genes used to mean racial purity in fascist circles, and now it's just denim marketing. We are
Guys, I got a pair of good jeans right now in the dryer. Looking forward to wearing them again.
watching fascist aesthetics sneak back into pop culture through fashion ads, trad wife influencers, and yes, now blue jeans.
Well, they're coming back into the culture. Let's say this. Okay, the fascists, blah, blah, blah. They're coming back into the culture because people got sick and tired of your bullshit. Let's be honest here, guys. People are sick and tired of the Karens that look like this scream about women that look like almost exactly the same, except they're more sexy. I mean, if we really think about this, okay, she's just mad that Sydney Sweeney is like half her age and is gonna get anybody that she wants when she is well past her prime and probably smells like cat piss.
If you think this was an innocent ad, you have not been paying attention.
No, it was a very smart and clever ad right there. Very smart. But we got two more. We got two more because the last one I saw the beginning. It's funny as fuck. But we got this one.
Too.
Why are you crying, woman? Why are you crying? It's disheartening. I really don't think they truly want to get it. I saw that Sydney Sweeney stuff today and got tired. MAGA. Make asylums great again and throw static in first.
And I don't know why. Maybe because it's just so blatant.
If this ad campaign made you cry, you need help. Very serious professional help. Again, asylum.
Keep thinking that people just are not gonna believe us until we're hung out there, but then even then I feel like they'll be like, oh no. Kind of like they are with I see the same perpetual self-imposed victimhood.
Honey, I can't tell if you're black or Latina. If you're black, there's some white in ya. If you're Latina, I don't know what the fuck you're crying about.
You know, I did a post about saying, hey, like, these are the action steps that we really need to see from the good whites.
The good whites? What the fuck? The fuck? I don't know what that means, woman. I don't see the world through race. I really don't. I don't really give a shit. I might make a racy joke here or there to my boss who is from Mexico. And every so often when when we're going back and forth, I might say, hey, I'm going to call ICE and make sure you're denaturalized. But that's a joke between me and him. I don't see the world through this racial lens that you guys do. So when I hear somebody say, the good whites, I'm just over here like, what the fuck you talking about, bish? You talking about Fatty McGee over there and Skitsy Lou? Because I don't give a shit about them. If I'm supposed to be listening to them, guess what? I'm going the opposite direction because I don't want to be anywhere near Fatty McGee and Skitsy Lou.
Where I said I need protection. Put my cash out. And she goes, well, would you just rather white women just not follow you at all anymore because da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, definitely unfollow me.
Okay, thank you for admitting that you're a racist. Thank you for admitting that you're all about racial identitarianism and all that nonsense. I'm gonna go the other way where we don't really give a fuck. You want to know the best part about VTubers and VTuber culture? Even though you get the racists, you actually there are the racists in there, the ones that say fuck white people, and the ones that actually are like Nazis. Yes, those both sides exist. It's really weird, but the best part is the vast majority of them, and especially some of the larger ones, just want to be out there having fun, and they don't give a shit. They're people of anime. I like to watch the people of anime because they're funny and fun. And I don't have to deal with this schizo rambling right here and actual racism. They're like a minority of individuals.
If you thought you being here and clicking a follow button was doing me a favor, same as that one guy, whatever his name was. Descendant of the oppressor. He's like, well, Lindsay still does a good job, and I appreciate her work and labor, so I'm gonna still follow her. No, definitely unfollow me.
I don't... Hey guys, I want you to keep following me. If you disagree with me, I want you to keep following me. I'm not gonna ban you. I want you to be following me, because guess what? Disagreements make us better, and I don't want to be in a fucking echo chamber like these schizos. Commies! All of them are commies.
If you are any type of person, but especially a white woman who's coming to this platform thinking you're doing me a favor by clicking a follow button.
Let's be real fair here. There's probably a lot of white women that are doing that. White liberal women, woke white liberal women are doing that because they're the most bigoted groups out there. But at the same time, Jesus Christ, honey, you're not any better. Jeremy, why are women against a woman doing some ad and keep calling her a fascist? Well, the main thing is she's white. Very sexy, very appealing. She's Sydney Sweeney. Just look at her. She's like woke kryptonite, because Sydney Sweeney don't give a damn. You know how many fucking times you can look up Sydney Sweeney wearing shirts that say, yeah, my tits are huge, or shit like that, or make tits great again? She don't give a flying fuck. It doesn't matter. She even acknowledges that her acting skills probably are subpar, and she understands fully what actually got her into the acting business. It was, well, look at her. But because of all this, these people are schizoing out because she's obviously beautiful. She's obviously gorgeous. Everybody understands that. And she's doing an ad where she's saying, well, I have good genes. Even though it's a jeans ad. And it's quippy. It's smart. It's clever. That's why, well, they're all freaking out about it, because half of them don't have that good of genes. And I'm not talking about skin color or anything like that. I'm talking again about Fatty Magoo over there, who was like 200 pounds of just pure fat. That's being generous. She's probably more on the line like of 400 pounds, and she's like 5 foot tall. She's gonna have a heart attack any day now. That's why. I bet some of them do use the T app. But here's the other thing. Like, this lady right here, listen. You put a... All I'm gonna say is, I'm not gonna kick her out of bed.
Leave now. Immediately now. Because, honey boo boo, not this person, I'm doing you a favor.
Why?
By showing up and calling you out.
You're doing me a favor. We got one last one. This one I saw before stream. It's 2 minutes long. This one's gonna be funny as fuck, guys. This one's hilarious. The feminists were against ring girls, car show girls, etc. Anywhere an attractive woman can make money, so naturally there would be they would be against youthful, healthy females doing this for any ad. That's also true. Why not block them? He's lying. I mean, true. At the same time, Legatus, at the same time, these are a lot of the women who you're screaming about right now, talking about right now, you know, the feminists. They're also like pro-sex work. Sex work is real work. So they shout about, oh yeah, you slay OnlyFans, girl, slay. You can go out there and be sexy, gorgeous individuals and just get fucked all day and night. But then when Sydney Sweeney comes out here, they want to hate her. Yeah. Oh, bro. You ain't seen nothing yet. I saw a bit of this. This is beautiful.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing here. It is the little thing on her eyes, but we see her legs and we see Doggo. I don't see nothing bad here.
Let the real you shine. Para continuar en español, por favor presione el 1. Pour continuer en français, appuyez
The balls
sur
to
deux.
have this in so many languages.
Hi, thanks for calling American Eagle. This is Jess. So
Bros, it's about to get funny.
can I help today?
Hi, first I just want to let you know I record all calls that record me, so I am also recording.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
I am a marketing student and was wondering if I could.
Oh god, never, ever, 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 ever hire this woman. Thank you for acknowledging that you're a marketing student. Please, for the love of God, any company that ever hires this person, I do wish to go out of business.
Could speak to someone who could maybe give me some insight as to what estimated return on investment there has to be willing to use white supremacy and eugenics as your marketing campaign.
I don't see where where they're getting any of this shit. I know they're gonna end up coming out here and screaming yet again. If I don't see it, that's because I agree with it. But at the same time, I think because you're the ones that are seeing this, I think that's still screaming more about you. How old is this bitch? You know, I want to be rude and mean and say she's obviously like 40. At the same time, I've seen some like 20-year-olds that look just like this bitch, so.
On a marketing campaign?
Yes, I recently saw American Eagle's eugenics marketing campaign where they used that white blonde girl and talked about how good her genes were.
That's Sydney Sweeney, honey. That's Sydney Sweeney, honey boo boo. Why the fuck you talking about? Oh, some random white blonde girl. That's Sydney fucking Sweeney. She's beautiful, sexy, super arousing.
In a time where racism is rampant in the U.S. and we're imprisoning non-white people in camps. So,
what? What was that? What the fuck was that? Did we all hear the exact same thing there? Please say we just heard the exact same thing, because I heard a word that I don't think I can say. Legitimately, I want to go back.
Non-white people in camps.
I wish I had a British accent right now. Cunt camps. Honey, don't cut it out. Just keep going. Just say the whole word, because now it looks like you're saying cunt camps.
So I'm wondering, like, how much return on investment American Eagle thinks they're going to get that made them willing to sell out our country to white
Sell out our country, honey. Nobody gives a shit about you anymore.
supremacists.
Mm-hmm. I see. Thank you for taking time to share your feedback. If you would like to leave a feedback based on our campaign or the promotion today, you can visit our AE or please visit our feedback button on AE.com
Okay.
to provide your feedback directly to our team.
Okay, so there's no way to, as a student, I can't learn about when eugenics makes sense in marketing? No.
No, nobody gives a shit about you, honey. You look like a freakazoid, and you could be saying, well, I'm recording this as well. Everybody's using you for content now, so thank you very much for that, but we all now know never ever hire you.
Someone on the marketing team can talk to me about that.
Since we are focusing on online purchases, we are not able to
Okay, is there a way I can call, like, the business headquarters or something?
They will hang up on you immediately because they don't give a shit. American Eagle is actually seeing, well, a return on investment right now that is very good. You're the people that are upset. Why is it always the same people? Like super ugly individuals always freak out about this. I know the last person I said I wouldn't kick out of bed, but that's also because I'm a little desperate in life and I saw some, big tatas. But at the same time, I mean, I'm never gonna call her back. That would just be a pump it and dump it. I ain't going near this bitch. I ain't. This bitch here is ugly.
You're breaking up. Sorry.
I said, is there a way I can call, like, is there like a business?
Listen, she said you're breaking up because you're going through a tunnel right now. Listen, you guys are both going through tunnels right now. She's trying to get off the phone with you, and you're yelling at a person that is obviously not white.
HQ line that I can call to maybe speak with the marketing team and ask them how they got so wise in their ways?
Your ways failed.
If you're asking our corporate team,
yes.
I can give you their numbers so that you can contact them there.
I tried. It just led me in a loop back to this line. This is beautiful. This is like poetry right here. This is sublime and divine of all sorts of words that I can say all day and night that just tell you how wonderful and funny this is. Because let's be real here. The last time a company decided to listen to these nut jobs on a marketing campaign, Bud Light went out of business. Well, it didn't go out of business, but who wants to drink Bud Light anymore? Hell, even on my 2 beers that I drink after work that I'm doing right now, I'm still drinking Yingling because based America and Bud Light fucked up.
Correctly as well.
Fantastic. 672. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Is there anything else that I can possibly assist?
That's it. Stay safe. You're working for a company that sounds like they might sell you out.
Wow. Wow. Listen, I'm one of the good whites. Stay safe. You sound foreign. That is super fucking racist if I do say so myself.
If you're stateside.
I don't know if you guys picked that up. I love what that lady said. I love that. I love that. I love that. Because that woman understands what the fuck she just got into. Is just like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. Fuck off.
I appreciate that. Okay, thank you so much again.
Beautiful. And Cloud sent me one more. Okay, we got one more because we're not done with the tards just yet. Oh my god, you saw me in Cloud's DMs. Thank the Lord you didn't see anything worse, because Cloud sends me schizo shit all the goddamn time. Do appreciate it though. But we got this one. Let's see this one. I haven't watched this one yet.
Hey, you want to go to American Eagle?
Oh, I can't go in there because I'm black.
The fuck? The fuck? What? I mean, she dummy thick over there. I'll say that. She dummy thick.
Hey, you want to go?
Part of me 100% believes, but I want to believe, okay, in my heart of hearts, I want to believe, for this one at least, that this is a beautiful troll. That this is just prime trollery right here. Because it's so on the nose. But at the same time, at the exact same time, it wouldn't shock me that a woman would actually say that right now. But it feels too trolly. It feels just too perfect to say that, no, I can't go in there because I'm black. That feels just too right for me. So it has to be, this has to be a troll.
It's American Eagle.
Oh, I can't go in there because I'm black.
See that entire face right there, that entire face and that walk away. This one has to be a troll. I'm sorry, this one has to be a troll. See, this is the face of a troll right here. This is a person who's just playing it up to play it up, and then 100% walked into American Eagle. She don't believe shit that she just said right now. She's just doing it for the memes and the putting it on the goddamn gram. I don't believe this one's real at all. It's funny. It's funny. That was smart. Because I see Legatus over there saying it is a troll. Otherwise, she would be having a meltdown, in my opinion. I think you're right. I think this is 100% a troll. I can't get around this not being a troll. But okay, we've seen the wokies. Obviously, we have plenty of examples of at least 3 wokies that were just schizoing out to all the wazoo. Well, actually, 4 wokies. Would you believe it wasn't just the wokies, though, that were schizoing out? Yeah. By the way, she's live right now, what we're about to talk about next, because holy shit, this was a take. But it's been a little while since our resident lolcow-in-chief herself has been on this channel, and then I have had to bring her up. It's been a minute since the last time we talked about, well, the egg timer that is basically out of time. The woman who married a man just to find out that he's gay. The woman who virtue signals harder than ever before and will come out here when, well, her ad revenue's low and say some sort of schizo thing to get popping in the algorithm just to get a couple bucks here or there. And if you wonder who I'm talking about, well, it's Melly Mac. Yep. Reminder that Sydney Sweeney takes her clothes off for money and is a glorified prostitute. Just because she makes liberals mad doesn't mean we should be propping her up as a conservative icon. I need to up my target game. I really do. I was shocked. I saw this and was like, what the fuck? What the literal fuck? Cloud, I don't know if he was always gay, but I like to believe that she made him gay. That's what I like to believe, because I find that funnier. But here, let me read this for you guys again. Reminder that Sydney Sweeney takes her clothes off for money and is a glorified prostitute. So, modeling. She did at least 2 movies where she takes her clothes off. Actually, 1 show and 1 movie where she takes her clothes off. Okay. And I don't really see anybody propping her up as a conservative icon. They're just propping her up as an anti-woke icon. Or as normal individuals. Which I get it. Okay, nowadays it's pretty understanding to understand, to misunderstand that there's a difference between normal people and anti-woke. Because normal people and anti-woke kind of agree on a whole lot of shit. But at the same time, normal people don't freak out about this shit and aren't going to come out here and say that Sydney? God damn it, I only had 2 beers. Sydney Sweeney's a prostitute. Normal people don't do that. Normal people look at these ad campaigns and go like, you know what? These are kind of fun. They're clever. They're smart. And Sydney Sweeney is sexy. But I get it, okay? I get it. At the same time, we always have to remember, Melanie Mac is almost 40 years old. She's running out of time. She ain't gonna have no babies anytime soon. And, well, when you put Melanie Mac up to Sydney Sweeney, one's very, very curvy and the other one's a pencil. Pure jealousy, in my opinion. But we also had more. All it took for conservative influencers to seal clap for prostitutes is for the left to get more extreme. If they keep this up, said conservative influencers will be celebrating Dylan Mulvaney in no time. One, static, you need better standards. 2, what? We're putting out an ad campaign that is more reminiscent of what we got back in like the 90s and 2000s. It's something that's smart, quippy, and isn't Dylan Mulvaney. It's a regression in time. We're going back to the prime timeline right now. We're seeing the world heal, and it's thanks to Sydney Sweeney. But because you needed some clicks, you called her a prostitute. Same time, nothing you're saying makes any logical sense. But look, okay. She's a prostitute because she looks sexy. She's stunning. She takes her clothes off from time to time. She models. She does all this. Here is one of her Melanie Mac's latest Bible times. Bible verse of the day, day 52. I don't care about what verse it says or anything like that. That's not what I did this for. That's not why I brought this up or anything like that. I mainly brought it up to, let's take a look at your outfit. Well, again, there's a lot of tattoos there. By the way, why the fuck you have Tokyo Ghoul up there? You should not be supporting Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, there's Jujutsu Kaisen. There's Jujutsu Kaisen. Do we you know what? Here, why do I do this? Because, I mean, Melanie Mac is the most religious individual out there who would never prop up any sort of homoerotic show or anything like that. Oh, wait. Jujutsu Kaisen. Fun fact about a Jujutsu Kaisen, and I found this out just a few weeks ago. The creator of Jujutsu Kaisen really loves BL manga. And for those of you who aren't weebs, like me, Cloud, and Ombro, BL stands for boy love. So your Blue Locks, your anime that is all about yaoi or yuri or whatever the fuck it's called, you know, the anime that really plays into the male-on-male homoeroticism. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen has that in there. Actually, the writer came out and said that, yes, we're going to be putting that in there. I want it in there because he likes it. So the whole bromances in Jujutsu Kaisen, they ain't bromances, bros. They ain't bromances. Wow. But let's outside of the whole Jujutsu Kaisen, and also again Tokyo Ghoul, get that shit off you. This is the perfect Tokyo Ghoul, even though the anime completely fell off and became atrocious. Let's just take a good long look at your outfit. That's a pretty low cut right there. I can see your elbows. I know I'm probably picking too much, but how many people understand what a choker means? You guys understand what a choker means? They're usually black for a very specific reason. Waiting to see if anybody in the chat knows what a choker means. Like when a girl wears a choker, what that is a symbolization of. Hey, ETH Nation, how you doing? I'm just waiting. Maybe Cloud knows. Maybe Static knows. I'm willing to bet Steve knows. I'm gonna give it just a little bit longer. Somebody has to say no for me to just spell it out. Just rated over on Twitch. Well, thank you, Heath Nation. I really appreciate it. You know what? I'll just spell it out for you guys. Understand what it means to snap a choker. Bondage shit? No, you guys are all wrong. They're black because it is the black belt symbol for sucking dick. So if a girl wears a choker, you know she has top tier head game. That's actually a fact. Girls that wear chokers have top tier head game. That's the whole reason that they do this. So again, prostitute. I get it, guys. Maybe this isn't a good enough example of you know, seeing the hypocrisy of her words and actions here. Oh shit. Let me look at it now. It won't let me look at it. I had it pulled up because I don't want to log into fucking anything. But I have these pics thanks to MSK over here. Melanie Mac has no business criticizing Sydney Sweeney for her American Eagle ad. I mean, we've seen them before. We've seen the pics before. We've seen what she looks like. We've seen what she's willing to post out there. Do we really need to, you know, look at all this shit? That sounds like Kansas lore. No, I just don't want to look at fucking... I don't want to log into Instagram. That's the whole reason. But if I do Melly Mac Instagram, okay, I pull it up, and I pull it up right here. God damn it, it did it again. It did it again. It let me do it last time. I don't want to log in. But if you even go to her Instagram page, guys, yeah, not a whole lot of business to talk there about, you know, basically putting yourself out there for people to look at. And you can come out here and say, hey, I look cute all day and night. Because I'll say it. You look cute in these pictures. You look good. I would love to eat sushi off your abs. I'm not even going to deny it. I would. But at the same time, I don't want to, because I see what kind of a person you are. You are a hypocrite. You truly are. You're no different than, well, I think it was this one. No, this one. Fatty Magoo over here. You're really no different than her. You're no different than Schizo McGee over here. Okay, you're no different than any of these women. You're just taking it from a different direction right now. In reality, Melanie Mac, again, I just lagged out on OBS. In reality, Melanie Mac is one of the most schizoest of schizo individuals out there. Yeah, she posts these tweets all the time just to get fucking interactions, clicks, and all that stuff. Because, well, she's low on funds. Because nobody really wants to listen to Melanie Mac. For fuck's sakes, when was the last time anybody came out here and goes like, you know what? I want to go to Melanie Mac's YouTube account and listen to her. I ain't heard it once. I don't even think she's on the Quartering's fucking streams anymore. Nobody likes listening to her. For fuck's sakes, you've had Melanie Mac Go Boom live episode 57 on for weeks now. I've looked at this multiple times. I know you're well past episode 57. But this is all you see. Nobody likes listening to her. Nobody wants to go near her. And what she's seeing now is, well, a more successful, highly attractive woman with beautiful, beautiful curves and very well endowed, taking her place. Supplanting her. She's jealous. She realizes her time's up. She ain't got shit anymore. She can't do fucking anything. And again, I'll bring it right back over here to this picture. Any position she has, any position, whether it be the Bible or anything, you can look at this background and see there's countless things here that go against everything she has ever said or even wanted to like praise. Whenever you look at her background, she promotes things that she vehemently should be standing against. Let's go for the Bible, okay? Because there was this long little video a while back where she was basically saying that fucking Castlevania Nocturne was anti-Christian and anti-God because there was a battle in a church. I watched that whole show to disprove her, and all I came to was it's just a bad show. Nothing she was saying is true, but 217k subs, yeah, Legatus, but how many of those are dead subs? That's the question. But I want to just notice what, you know, go to the whole anti-Christian and blah, 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 blah. Jujutsu Kaisen is all about using demonic powers and curses to battle demons. Doesn't really sound very Christian. Tokyo Ghoul. It's all about monsters that eat people and don't believe in God. How about Chainsaw Man? Literal demons walking the earth, causing havoc everywhere. I get it, Puccia, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It looks cute. Devils and demons walking the earth. The main hero is a demon. Do we need to get into Tomb Raider and how sexy Tomb Raider is? No, because she's a hypocrite. She doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's only coming out here saying this shit to get clicks. Again, we can come back. Why don't we take a look at this? 1.7k likes, 171 retweets, 73 comments. Okay, obviously, everything about this. 254,000 views over here. Her stand-up Bible, nothing. Nothing. She did it for the clicks. She understands that she's being supplanted, replaced, and nobody gives a fuck about her anymore. In fact, you know what, Legatus, you put me on this path. You put me on this path. Let's go over to her YouTube account. Let's go over to her account. Melanie Mac. Melanie Mac. Okay, 217,000 views. And oh, wow. Guys, I know my view counts are low right now. I mean, that's very close to 217 views right there. 217 views. This is all very close across the bar. 5K, 20K. Hey, that's decent. 15K. Okay, that's decent. 9.8, 5K, 9.8, 7K, 1K, 1.7K. What about her lives? How many? Okay, she has decent lives. I'll give her that. Bullshit! You're on episode 57 of Go Boom Live. Bullshit! You have been doing Go Boom Live for a long time now. Bull fucking shit, you're on episode 50 goddamn 7. Oh, but I'm starting to notice a trend here. 17... Her views on her lives are also going down. 7.6K, 2K views. Don't think she's as relevant as she once was. That's why she puts out tweets like this. And literally, one of the craziest ones, okay? And I'm not trying to drag who I'm about to bring up here. I'm not. Okay? One of the craziest fucking replies I saw today. Gotta bring it up. And I'm not dragging this person. I'm not. I'm pointing this out because I've never seen him tweet something like this out there. It's insane. I don't think she's doing it for the clicks. I think she's doing it for the clicks. Because it's so fucking easy to look at how hypocritical she is. But when I say this one was pure vicious and savage. It was beautiful. She's been like this for a while. I think she's been like this for about a year now, maybe less than a year now, and it's only spiraled because nobody really wants her around anymore because they understood that she was a fake gamer girl and people are just getting tired of her. I mean, for fuck's sakes, her voice is like nails on a chalkboard. There's nothing really clever about her. She had the same takes over and over and over again and nothing smart or clever. And when you look at her, everything she says is retarded. Literally. And I think because people started calling her out, she's just started doubling down, thinking that that would get her traction. In reality, yes, it got her a bunch of clicks, but people don't really like her anymore. Legitimately, outside of the quartering, where else have you seen Melody? What other streams have you seen Melly Mac on? I know she was on a Michael Knowles stream once, or a video. But somebody immediately brings up the fact that her ex-husband went gay, and I think that basically destroyed her. Yeah, that's all she has now is her Puritan takes. That's legitimately all she has, and at one point in time, she was not so Puritan. I think this is where she thinks that she needs to be now. And when you take a good long look at her background, what she wears, everything like that, you can see that it's all fucking fake bullshit. Does she still go on side scrollers? Nope. But back to this. One of the people that had the most savagest of takedowns that I was not expecting to see was Shags. Shags. I'm not trying to drag Shags here. I agree with Shags. But holy fuck, I've never really seen Shags get this vicious in a takedown. That's why it was so shocking to me. That's why I even tweeted that. That was a little vicious coming from you. Yeah, this is all insane. I've never seen him ever do this shit. By the way, shout out to you, F4K3. She'd be less insufferable if she finally came out. Or maybe she has, but it's just grifting. All I'm saying is the crazy religious theme is usually a cover, LOL. I agree. I know that there are rumors out there. These are rumors that she has not been so, what's the good word here? She's kind of a hua. I know there's rumors. I didn't say shit. I don't know for sure. I know that there's just rumors. And she gets a little handsy. couple people. Rumors. Again, rumors. But we have this from the Shagsworth. You know, I'm something of a effing idiot myself. I ain't ever seen Shags get this vicious before. That was fucking based. I had to love it. I had to give it a like. I should have retweeted it too. Because, bro, I was not expecting that from Shags. Whenever I see Shags go out there and I see a Shags tweet, it's usually it's usually like, not calling him offensive or anything, but he's very nuanced. He's willing to tackle any sort of topic, any sort of subject, and have these like serious discussions back and forth and try to see the the opposing side. I ain't never seen him just come out here and BTFO somebody like this. So I have to give him some props. I have to give him a clap. I have to give him a round of applause because holy shit balls. That was insane. Insane to see this. And it just goes to show you how much people despise her. You even have fucking Shags, who is probably one of the people that you want on your side any day of the week. I think I just lagged up there. Sorry. But anyways, you had somebody who is always on your side calling you out. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. But okay, I have a couple other ones. Again, I'm trying to bust through some of these as fast as possible. What time is it? 9:32. Been going for an hour. We got another hour or so left. We got another hour or so. Closing out the Melanie Mac one. Let's try to do 2 more. Because I want to talk about censorship. I want to talk about censorship. Because boy, oh boy, is it getting retarded out there. Downright idiotic. Some of the dumbest shit I've been seeing across the world. And by the way, goodbye, spammer over on fucking Twitch. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Especially right now, why the fuck do I want stream bots over on Twitch? Anyways, though, I got this because it has been getting hectic out there. We already saw the UK laws come down a little bit ago and how they've been even impacting fucking Twitch. Not Twitch, but Twitter. There's a lot of people coming out here talking about this. I saw this. I should have bookmarked this. Who's got to get there first, Legatus? Who's got to get there first? Banned it. Over on Kick. But we saw the shit coming out from Twitter. We saw what was going on there with the UK and some of the laws that were going on over there. We saw what was happening in Europe and how it was impacting a bunch of streamers. There was a good one that I saw earlier today, and I wish I would have fucking bookmarked it to bring it up on stream because it was actually interesting because the laws are now impacting people's ability to see their own art. And again, did I bookmark it? Let me double check. I don't think I did. I can't bring those two up. Those two are too racy. Maybe I'll check on my post. Did I No, I didn't. Fuck. I wish I did. But there was one person that I did see that was not able to see their own, like legitimately, they could not see their own art that they made years ago. But yesterday we got this. YouTube is rolling out AI in the US to detect if users are actually under 18. It ignores the stated age and applies restrictions to users it suspects are teens. Now, I 100% believe that this is not going to be used the way they think that it's going to be used. I 100% believe that this is going to be used in conjunction to help censor other creators and people that they think are, well, pariahs and bad individuals out there that they don't want to have, well, speaking or anything like that. Simultaneously, this is retarded. How are you going to be using AI to figure this shit out? How are you using AI to figure this out? Doesn't make any sense. Legitimately. And Cloud just brought it up. I also saw this today. And I know this is from Sari. Actually, it was Sari, I think it was, that tweeted out what I thought. Let me double check. I have to do this in another tab altogether because she gets a little wraithy. She gets a little wraithy. Yep, right here. My own art. My own art. I can't even see the work I've shared in the past on my own Twitter account. It's like it's been erased. I'm honestly devastated. She can't even see her own art. But here's this, okay? I can't believe Spotify now requires age verification. Today it's music. Tomorrow it could be books. Books, film, or even news articles. It's the first step into dystopian reality we've seen in movies, where access to culture is gated by surveillance and the illusion of security. And I agree. You know what? I fucking agree, because we've been seeing this shit for a while now. And I always knew it wasn't going to be coming from the US. It was going to be coming from fucking everywhere else, because we're seeing this right now. And again, my OBS is lagging up. I think it's because of the power outage earlier. We're seeing this right now from the UK, from Europe, and also Australia. YouTube to be included in Australia's social media ban for children under 16. Yeah, you're seeing it everywhere else in the world that they're doing the age verification. They want to find an ability to age verify you on any of these apps. Jesus Christ, what's going on over on Kick? What is going on over on Kick tonight? But they want their ability to ban you. They want their ability to stop you. They want their ability to track you and to censor you. This is not good. It is so invasive, and I don't even see how you can enforce this shit outside of giving all these companies your fucking ID. How do you prevent somebody who's not 16 from just saying, hey, I'm over the age of 16? How do you prevent that? You don't. How do you prevent parents from letting their kids use their YouTube accounts? You don't. There is no way to do this. And you can come out here and scream, but it's for the kids, it's for the kids, it's for the kids, all day and night. Guess what? It's a fucking lockdown. It will track you, it will silence you, and it will be used against you. I don't want YouTube to have my fucking ID. I barely like YouTube having as much information on me as it is now, but they have to have it so they can pay me. There's a lot of other things. I don't want Twitter to have my fucking, or X or whatever, to have my fucking ID. I don't want Spotify to have my ID. I don't want any of these sites to have my ID. YouTube says that you can use a credit card. Guess what? It doesn't matter. None of that shit matters, because they're putting this in there to control you. These are coming from the top down. This is not coming from these companies. This is not coming from companies. This is coming from the government. The government is pushing these laws. The government wants you to basically be coddled. Because dear old daddy government is here to help, guys. Dear old daddy government is always going to be out there willing to protect you from your own bad judgment. You want to look at boobies, Cloud? Well, you can't anymore unless you show us your ID, because we want to know what boobies you're looking at. Mind you, all the countries that are imposing this, they aren't Trump. They aren't. UK? Yeah, that's a conservative bastion over there. Australia, again, super conservative. Super. And they're all pushing this through because, oh, won't you think of the goddamn children? Won't you think of the children? Guess what? It's not government's fucking job to control the goddamn children. It's not government's goddamn job to protect the fucking children. That's the parents' job. Parents' jobs is to, well, parent your fucking kids. It is a parent's responsibility to ensure that they don't look up the shit. I know, Static. I was being very, I can't think of the word. I was playing along. Playing along with it. But it is a parent's job to ensure they don't look at this. It's not my fucking responsibility. That not my kid. That not my kid. You can have Beanie Boy come out here all day and night and praise Australia for doing this. Praise the UK for doing this. Because, Jesus Christ, oh, the porn's getting out of control. What if the children look at it? And all I think is, Jesus Christ, you want the government to have full and complete access to every little bit of your life. This isn't the same as get them damn books out of public schools. Already government institution where they basically are indoctrinating your children the entire time. This isn't the same. This is them invading your private time, your personal time, and trying to control what you can and cannot look at. That's fucked. That's fucked up. It's wrong, and it's censorship, and it goes to destroy you. This is what wet dream of the 90s satanic panic. Yeah, this is the wet dream of the 90s satanic panic, and we'll get into that, Static. Because the Puritans are out in force. But I have this from Veve. Fifi. Why did I say Veve? Fifi, who is a VTuber, and I'm just gonna say it. Cloud, don't go to her account. Don't go to her account. If you go to her account, I'm gonna explode your penis. But Fifi tweets this out. Is the internet fucked? Is the internet fucked? To be honest, I don't know. I don't. Part of me wants to say yes. Sorry, I had to clear my throat and I did not hit the mute in time. Part of me wants to say yes. The other part of me wants to say hell no. Because what I am seeing is you're pissing a lot of people off way too fast. You can't. You turn the heat up too fast. You turn the heat up way too fast. You know the whole frogs in a boiling pot? Yeah, you turn that heat up way too fucking fast, and there's a lot of people that aren't happy with this. A lot of people that are calling this shit out across the aisle. Who would have thought the best way to join everybody together of every different political belief structure is to just ban porn? Who would have thought that trying to force people to upload their IDs would ban us all together? Because I agree. This is all fucked. I ain't gonna give you my ID at all. With people like Beanie Boy championing some of this shit, yes, it can be changed though. Beanie Boy put out a video today literally sucking off the cock of Australia for doing this. I don't want to know, Cloud. I don't want to know. Beanie Boy was sucking off Australia's goddamn cock today because of all this. Because he was outright saying, think of the children. Think of the children. Think of my child. It's not my responsibility to think of your child. That's your child, not my child. That's your kid, not my kid. You don't want your kid wired into the internet? God bless, go ahead and do it. I agree. You don't want porn to be as prolific as it is? Guess what? I agree. You want to know how we solve that? We parent our fucking kids and quit leaving it up to the goddamn government. Act like a fucking adult and take care of your own fucking kid. Quit asking daddy government to do it for you, because all daddy government does is fuck everybody over. Oh, but won't you think the poor children that might run into porn on the internet? I don't give a fuck. Because you want to know whose responsibility it is to keep them from seeing that shit? Their mommies and daddies. Their parents. Their guardians. Not me. You don't want that kid seeing porn on their fucking phone? Parental controls exist. Oh, but what if they go over to little Tommy and little Timmy's house? What if little Timmy goes over to little Tommy's house and they look up porn there? Well, then tell your fucking kid to quit hanging around Tommy or Timmy or whatever the fuck name I gave that kid. Tell them to knock it the fuck off and be a goddamn parent. And this isn't me saying, oh, but we need to repress our kids and not show them sex or blah, 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 blah. No, this is about understanding what parenting is and taking responsibility for your own fucking actions. Y'all wanted that little bundle of joy. Now you got to take care of it. It's not my responsibility to take care of your little bundle of joy. You put the controls on their phone and it doesn't matter what network they're on. I agree, but what I was saying is they go over to the other kid's house or the friend's house and they just start looking it up on their phone because their parents are more freeing. And it's like, well, guess what? Their parents can be freeing. I don't give a fuck. You're my kid. You don't look at that shit. That's how you do that. Wow, a fucking retard from fucking Kansas has more knowledge than goddamn Beanie Boy. It's not hard to just take about 30 to 45 minutes of effort, depending on how much you want to understand. The other thing, okay, I'm not gonna bring up Beanie Boy's fucking video on this. I'm not, because it is so mind-numbingly stupid. You want to know one of the examples of Beanie Boy being like, oh my god, this is awful. This entire law, what Australia is doing is good. I'm pulling it up for you. Pulling it up. Just pulled it up. I'm not gonna play it. This. Actually, here, I'll play a little bit of it. This is an example that Tim Pool used to explain why YouTube is Satan. Hot dog dance, 1 hour, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Why is this Satan? Oh, because parents, again, this was actually Beanie Boy's own words. Parents are sitting their kids down in front of this and letting the tablet do all the work. But that's the parents. It's not YouTube that's doing that. That's nobody else but the parents. The parents need to step the fuck up and start actually parenting. Punish the parents for not being parenting. That's how you fix this shit. If you want this shit fixed, you punish the parents. The people that are supposed to be fucking in charge. Holy fuck, this isn't rocket science. You can't prevent everything, and it provides an opportunity for conversation with your child. Exactly! Decent conversations, communicating with your kid, being a fucking parent. I'm not gonna sit here and also to say that, hey, I should be able to look at porn wherever the fuck I want. No, there's a time and place for literally everything. I'm not gonna go out in public and look up porn. I'm not gonna go to a public library and look up porn. Okay? I'm not a degenerate bastard like that. There are other conversations to be having here, but this isn't rocket science. And because of fucking people like Beanie Boy, because of people like this, they're loving this. They enjoy this shit because it prevents them from fucking up. But in reality, it punishes everybody else. Well, I'm not gonna put my kid on the internet, so why the fuck do you care about it? Why the fuck do you care about it if you're not putting your kid on the internet? Because other kids could be involved? That's not your responsibility. This isn't the same as the government giving out inappropriate material to your kids. That's not the same. This isn't the same as activists targeting your kids with weird, disturbing, very harmful ideologies. This is something completely different. And it's very weird to see people coming out here defending the actions of the government to fuck everybody else over. Cloud, you sent me something. Give me a second. Let me look at this. Let me look. What is this? Again, nothing was shown. While this would have been the ooh that was heard around the world and would have increased the number of activists that phone Visa MasterCard by at least 10 times the number, the reality is that it's fake. Please stop sending me fake news. So, it's fake? Then why did I bring this up? Cloud, you sent me something, but it turned out to be fake. Like, Are you telling me that this is real? Because this dude's saying that it's fake. Hey, Sherry, how are you? So I might have to look into that one more. But I have this. This one's real. This one's real. The UK Minister for Technology has urged citizens to stop using VPNs. Why don't we listen to what he had to say? Because it's not good.
This is the biggest step forward in child safety since the internet was created. There is...
Oh, great. Yeah. Think of my children. Think of my children. Think of my children. Think of my children. Not my responsibility.
Since Friday last week, children and parents will notice the difference in the experience that children have. Most children do not go looking for harmful and dangerous and pornographic content. Most children actually have found that the content has come to find them.
I call bullshit on that. For fuck's sakes, guys. You want to know, when I first looked up, again, I lagged out there, at least on my end. I don't know if it happened to you. When I first looked up the naughty no-nos, I 100% told my parents that it found me. I wasn't gonna admit that I looked that shit up. You think I'm stupid? Oh, I'm so... Listen, okay? My pants just fell... It's literally the meme. It's literally the fucking... It's the fucking meme. Let me see if I can find it. There was a virus. Let me see if I can find the video. Here. Close enough. I played this on Ball Bus just once, but it's literally the meme. It's literally the meme. I'm trying to pause it. It's literally this, okay? It's quite literally this.
Searching around the internet.
Oh my gosh. Okay, listen.
I was searching around the... Mom, I was searching around the internet, and all of a sudden, I was downloading this thing, and I got a computer virus.
I want to see it. Show me what you were downloading.
I randomly...
Guys, it just started downloading on his phone, on his computer. It's not his fault.
I deleted the virus! Oh my god, Mom! I had a computer virus, and I got scared that I had the virus. And when I was getting out of my chair, my pants were slipping, and I was pulling them up and getting back on the chair. I got scared, and my pants slipped down a little, and I was pulling them up. Mom, I'm telling the truth!
Guys, it's literally the meme. It's literally the meme. I was downloading something by accident, guys. It just started downloading. I didn't know how it found me. I don't know. Bullshit. Bullshit. You know damn well how that shit got there. Again, I pulled that shit. I know 100% what this guy is saying is bullshit.
That's why we've acted so decisively in this. And for everybody who's out there thinking of using VPNs, let me just say to you directly, verifying your age keeps a child safe, keeps children safe in our country. So let's just not try and find a way around.
No, fuck you. Find a way around. Find a way around. Fuck you. Fuck you. Right in your goddamn British asshole. You guys don't know what good food tastes like, okay? You boil everything. You just throw it all together. And you go around going like, well, just listen, okay? Don't go around. Don't use your VPN. Bullshit. Fuck off. Fuck off with your hoity-toity bullshittery. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Okay? Because fuckity you. Fuckity you stupid cocksucker. Go sit on Big Ben over there and let him penetrate you as high up as you fucking want.
Just prove your age, make the internet safer for children, make it a better experience for everyone.
What about all the kids that were getting, stabbed? What about all those kids that were getting stabbed, that were getting hurt? that have been, you know, getting sexually assaulted. What about all those kids, huh? Huh? We want to make Britain a better place. Why maybe we start, you know, looking over there and started addressing some of these root causes of all these problems instead of, I don't know, banning it on the fucking internet and demanding these sites age verify. Fuck off. Fuck off. You can have like all the best age verification and all the security laws in this country and the world and be able to punish any of these companies that come out here and, you know, have leaks that end up having your entire information get spilled on the internet. You can have all the laws you want. Your shit's gonna get spilled out there. For fuck's sakes, the T-app just happened. You don't think more apps are gonna be opposed to that? You don't think more information is gonna get leaked out there? We have so much information on people now, it's not even funny. Make the streets safe again? Yep. If it was meant just to keep children safe, then you wouldn't tell people not to use a VPN. Legitimately. It was just for kids to be safe. Why are you freaking out that people want to use a VPN? Don't know much kids that know how to use a VPN. I don't.
That's surely what we should aspire to in this country.
Again, that's that for that. Again, though, if you want to keep your kids safe, maybe take care of all the other shit that's going on in your country, all that. But hey, listen, it's not just, you know, retards from the UK, retards from Australia, and, you know, Beanie Boy that are being retarded right now and demanding you suffer the punishment and consequences of parental failures. Also this. Oh, fuck you. I want to read this. Let the pagans fight. The online censorship meltdown from Fandom Pulse. Wow, this site really has fallen off, guys. This is some of the most unhinged schizobabble that I've read, and I already read 2 paragraphs, and immediately my brain was like, oh, thank you for admitting that you are a outright full-fledged pro-censorship schizo right now. Thank you for admitting that you want everybody else to suffer for your own ideology. Gotta stay as far away from you freaks as possible, but let's read this. By the way, this is made by What the Egad. Egad? I don't care. More Puritans, yep. When the worst sides of both teams are teaming up together, you know it's not good. When you have the Puritans teaming up with all the other schizobabbles on the other side, it's not good. We have a bad situation going on right now. These aren't the two sides. I want you guys to come together and, you know, get some shit passed. Not like this. This is bad. Baddy bad, bad, bad. I'm not mad about the latest wave of digital censorship. I'm not even concerned. In fact, I'm pleased, and I'll tell you why. History bends towards Christ. This is not because men are good, but because God is sovereign. So when I see the online censorship crackdown intensify, I don't panic. I pour a bourbon, sit back, and watch judgment unfold. Well, I mean, that's already against Christ. I mean, you're pouring a bourbon. That's pretty... Listen, that's not really Christian of you. That's not really good of you to be drinking a bourbon. Simultaneously, history bends towards Christ, who was crucified, whose people were martyred throughout the entire world. What man meant for evil, God means for good. That is not a throwaway verse or a motivational coffee mug. It is the interpretive key to this moment. The crackdown on payment processors, the bans, the moral posturing from platforms that pretend to be neutral utilities, all of it is judgment. Divine judgment. Not the fire from heaven kind, the slower, more surgical kind. The idols are eating their own, and for Christians with eyes to see, Herbert Schlossberg's warning rings out louder than ever. Judgment often comes not through collapse, but through the triumph of idols. Jesus made wine drinkings up for debate. It's actually only meant for a very specific situation. It's not supposed to be, you know, just pour a bourbon and sit back and relax. No, it's actually supposed to be for like communal events and very specific outings in which you can actually drink. Yeah. But I'm not going to expect hypocrites to actually understand that. Because again, if these guys were getting banned off the internet, they'd be screeching and shouting right now. But it's because stuff that they agree is getting banned off the internet, they don't give a shit. He was at a wedding. Exactly. Special communal events. You see it everywhere. Moralist feminists shrieking about exploitation on one side, libertarian coomers screeching about free speech on the other. The language is confused. The gods are colliding. Consent, freedom, expression, autonomy. Each group clutches their idol tighter, convinced their golden calf will carry them through the algorithm, but the calves are rotting. You know what? You want to know why I like free speech so much? Because I get to read shit like this. Like, seriously. What? My views on Christianity seem a bit authoritarian. Now I'm curious. My views are his views. And again, I'm a Catholic, not a Christian. There's a distinction there. There's a reason why the saying is mine are authoritarian. I'm just saying what is actually like in the Bible and how it's actually supposed to be like interpreted. Drinking is supposed to be held at more communal events. It's okay to drink at a communal event or like these groups all together. It's not really that okay to be drinking everywhere else. And you could say I'm an authoritarian, but I don't follow what the Bible says tooth and nail. I've openly said that I'm not a good Christian and I'm not a good Catholic. Don't ever follow me. Yes, Catholics have... Static. We want to dive down the what is the correct path forward. Catholics have a much stricter rule base than anything else. In fact, the vast majority of Fandom Pulse is ran by some of the strictest individuals out there, but they're some of the biggest hypocrites as well. Like, Catholics are pretty strict. I'm not going to sit here and deny it. Catholics are strict. But there's also a reason the saying is, if you want to get Mennonites over to a communal event, offer free food. If you want to get Catholics over to a communal event, offer free alcohol. So the idea is it's more okay to drink in a communal event. That's why they go, because there's free alcohol. But if it weren't for alcohol, millions of people wouldn't have survived prior to knowledge of tainted water in the Middle Ages. Listen, there's a lot of deep philosophical discussions. We're not getting super in-depth into this. There's a reason why I brought that statement up. It is very poignant and very specific in what you are allowed to drink and when you aren't allowed to drink. That's why it's up for debate. And again, Catholicism and Catholics have different standards than your average Christians. We like people like the saints. Christians don't have the saints. We pray to the Holy Mother Mary. Christians don't pray to Mary. We have a different belief structure than all the others out there. Trust me, it's very complicated. But back to this. And here's the beauty of it. The church is not the target this time. Yet. Yet is the key word there. Christianity has Catholics, Protestants, Anglican, I cannot say that, other ones, Lutherans, etc. Catholics are a little bit different than Christians. I'm just going to say that. Catholics are different than Christians. They usually get lumped into Christians, but they are different. They are technically different. They are in their own separate category. It's complicated. I'm not going to go into a big Catholic rant right now. It's very complicated. Didn't expect to pop open this bottle on the stream, but Jesus Christ. It's because of how our mindset is set. Yes, we pray to Christ. We believe in the Holy Trinity. We believe in all of that. But we have a different standards as well. And if we want to get really deep into it, most of the other Christian organizations don't like Catholics. We were persecuted for a very long time across the world by every denomination. There's also a lot of reasons why other denominations don't like us because, well, we did persecute a lot of the other denominations. Talk to a Mennonite about a Catholic, and I mean a hardcore Mennonite. I mean like a Holderman. Talk to a Holderman about Catholics. They ain't gonna have nice things to say to you. They ain't gonna have nice things to say. Very complicated. Anyways, we are not the ones being dragged to the guillotine of public opinion. Not yet, but hey, I mean, clap right now. Again, what's the old saying? I didn't speak up for the gypsies, the blah 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 blah, and now they came for me. Yeah, you're so happy right now. They're gonna come for you. Why the fuck not? There is Roman Catholics, then the semantic religions, denominations that still believe in Christ, but how and their traditions all differ. Yeah, Roman Catholics, Irish Catholics, whatever, Catholics have their own little sect in all this. When you actually break it down, again, Catholics are like their own little sect. It's super nuanced, very confusing if you're not a Catholic. If you are a Catholic, you start understanding it a little bit more. And one of the key motivations is like we believe in praying to Mary. We believe in praying to the saints. We believe in certain outings that other denominations, doesn't matter who, believe in. Simultaneously, we have a pope. Christians don't have a pope. We do. Listen, there's a lot of things in the Catholic Church I don't agree with. Anyways, not right now. Key word here. Not right now. Not right now. Or key phrase. Doesn't mean they're not going to come for you eventually. We are spectators. We are sipping bourbon or lemonade, depending on your temperament. We are watching the new pagans devour one another because their faiths are incompatible. They speak in tongues that no longer interpret. Their priests are of progress, can't agree on the liturgy. God damn it. Fucking. God damn, you just want to come out here and sound smart. Not right now. That's all you need to remember. The people that are imposing this aren't the real Christians in the government. They are the authoritarians that just want control. They ain't dealing with you right now because, well, you're cheering and rooting them on all the live long day. They will turn on you in a moment's fucking notice. You think Fandom Pulse is gonna be safe from all this shit? Bull fucking shit. Fandom Pulse is 100% on the chopping block in all of these fucking search algorithms. But hey, I mean, cheer it on. This is Babel. The tower trembles not from assault, but from structural failure. And it all had to happen because the state, the great idol of this age, is being revealed for what it truly is: a devourer. A god that consumes not just its enemies, but its children. It hands people over to their desire. It answers every prayer by amplifying it to the point of despair. So wouldn't it be handing your desires right now? It's doing what you want it to do. Who's to say it's not going to turn on you? Nothing out here makes any sense when you start breaking this shit down to a fundamental level. It will turn on you in a moment's notice. You are the useful idiot right now, going rah, 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 just like Antifa. And the moment they get the power, you gone. This will be used on you faster than a speeding goddamn bullet. The Flash is gonna go like, who the fuck just bolted past me? You will be bent over the fucking table and used, oh, while you're cheering for it. Congratulations. But hey, you know, my ethics. This is the gift within the judgment. Exposure, clarity, the veil is lifting. Everyone is unhappy. Everyone is paranoid. Everyone feels betrayed. And in 3 months, they'll all pretend none of it happened. They'll pick a new outrage and run with it until it too eats itself. You mean like Fandom Pulse? You mean like the writers of Fandom Pulse, the owners of Fandom Pulse that do this on a goddamn daily? This feels like a self-report right here, to be brutally honest with you fuckers. Like, come the fuck on. And in 3 months, they'll all pretend none of it happened. They'll pick a new outrage and run with it until it's too eats itself. This has happened time and time. There's entire channels and Twitter accounts now that are just dedicated to posting about what fucking John Della Rose does, and shows just how hypocritical he has become. But hey, we're just gonna ignore those little tidbits and factors. But the spiritual reality will not change. Idols always demand more. They never bless, they only curse. They only exhaust. There is no future with them. No peace, no liberty. There's only repentance. Exactly, Legatus, Antifa, the true fascists, equal brown shirts, equal useful idiots. Fandom Pulse. The only exit from this digital Egypt is not better platforms, not deregulation, not free speech absolutism. I can actually agree there. I don't think free speech absolutism is actually a good idea. I think we, you know, there's some things that we have to just agree. Let's not say, you know, like actual pedos. The only exit is Christ. The only deliverance is through him. Not through a Visa, not through Steam, not even through Substack. Judgment is here, but so is grace, and only one of those can set you free. But you're on Substack. You're literally posting this to a Substack. So I don't know what the fuck you're screaming about here. I don't know what the fuck this was. This is just you praising the fact that you're all getting fucking about to get bent over. And you're saying, well, the pagans are fighting right now. Why do I care? It's literally the fucking poem. Played out in full. They came for the gooners, I said nothing. They came for the furries, and I said nothing. They came for the prawn, and I said nothing. And then when they came for me, nobody spoke up. That's what's happening here. This is what it is. And I'm over here like, guess what? I can safely tell you guys, I don't like the proliferation of porn on the internet. I do think that there's some things that we can do on X to make it a little bit better. Maybe Elon, if you're listening, I doubt you're listening, but if you're listening, make it so that there's a safe for work segment pre-built into the app. Every post that is obviously not safe for work immediately gets censored and filtered out. Simple little algorithm systems right there. Okay? That way, if you want to see the naughty no-no pictures, you turn it on. If you don't want to see the naughty no-no pictures, you turn it off. Easy enough. This isn't rocket science. You have fucking Grok there. Utilize Grok to be able to scan every single post, and if it has boobies, censor it. If it has schlongs, censor it. Immediately tag it with not safe for work. Simple fucking enough. I don't know why this isn't so fucking hard to figure out for people, but hey, let's have daddy government punish everybody for the failures of parents. Grok is more retarded than me. No, Grok is Mecha Hitler. That's what Grok is. And Grok is going to go after Narosama. which I never finished that video, by the way, but Narrow-sama got hacked by Grok. But I'm using Grok as an example. You don't have to utilize Grok. I'm using it as an example. There's easy fixes to all this shit. But no, everybody wants to go the extreme route and utilize a tool that is gonna 100% come back and bite them in the ass. 100%. And I get it. Okay, don't get me wrong. I've advocated for similar things, you know, correcting what is going on here, utilizing the full power of the government against thine enemies, because they will 100% use it against us. But I am also smart about how I would like to use the government's powers to go after the corruption, to rewrite the laws that need to be rewritten to help further protect certain things here and there, you know, like gun rights, freedom of speech, so on and so forth. I'm willing to utilize the government to basically help out individuals with their freedom, while these people want to utilize government to force them into their own will. That is not anything God ever wanted. I'm a firm believer, okay, because we're going down this path. I'm a firm believer that God always intends humans to stumble and falter and to turn away from him at some point in their life, because God gave humans free will. Why would he give humans free will? Doesn't make sense, doesn't it? You have the freedom to do your own choices, freedom to go out there and do all these things, but he wants you to bow down and pray to him all day and night. Why? Oh, because he actually wants you to stumble. He wants you to falter. He wants you to, you know, lose faith in him so you can come back to him. It's the whole story of the begotten son. The idea that God sets the prettiest table for those that have fled and came back and understand that they need to repent for their actions. That's not a bug. That's how it's intended to be. You are to falter in your path towards salvation. We live in a fallen fucking world. If he wanted us to just bow down before him all day and night and pray to him and accept his glorious wisdom, he wouldn't have given us free will. He already had that as well with the angels. The angels bowed down to him all the time and praised his glory and wonderfulness. But he made us with free will because he wants us to choose him. He wants us to falter. He wants us to fuck up. He wants us to realize that we are imperfect beings. Because he wants us to truly love him and not just say that we love him. Not just go through the motions of it all. He wants true love, not forced love, for lack of a better term there. But these people don't get that. These people don't understand that these little things, okay, these very little things that really do change how you start looking at, you know, God, how you start looking at religion, how you start looking at faith. When you sit down and actually start wondering, why were we given free will? Why were we given all this stuff? Why were we dealing with all this? Yes, we live in a fallen society. Yes, we do all this. He wants us to overcome. But why is there the begotten son story? Why is all the, not the begotten son, but the what is the story? The prodigal son. That's what I'm thinking. Why do we have the tale of the prodigal son? Because he wants us to falter. That's not me saying, oh, he enjoys us faltering. No, he feels sad when we falter. He feels sorrow when we turn away from him, but he wants us to truly choose him. He doesn't want us to just choose him to choose him. He wants us to truly accept him into our hearts. And I know I went very religious here and very philosophical on all you guys, but whenever I see these full-fledged Puritan nut jobs come out here and just demand you bow down before him, I immediately turn away because I know that's not what he wants. He wants you to bow before him, but he wants you to choose to bow before him. He doesn't want to force you to bow before him. He wants you to come to him knowing that he is salvation and accepting him truly into your heart and not feeling forced to accept him into your heart, because that is not how you truly accept somebody. That is how you breed resentment, animosity. That's how you get the satanic panic. And that's how we get to where we are today, to be honest with you. With all the schizos and the people cutting off their genitalia. Because we turned away from it all. When we were always supposed to eventually come back willingly. Not by force, not at gunpoint. Willingly choose him. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk and my religious sermon right now. Hi. Back to Gooners. I know I'm a whole lot smarter than I let on a lot of situations and things like that, and I think a whole lot more about stuff that not normally people think about. Shower thoughts. That's usually how I do it. But at the same time, I get bored. My mind wanders and I start wondering about weird little things here or there. You know, the ideas of free will, what it means. What did I say? Go back and look at what I said. Smart. Shut up. I said something clever. I said something actually clever there, and nobody fucking paid attention to me. I see how it is. I see how it is. What's going on here? Why are all the VTubers posting? Why are all the VTubers? Anything interesting? No. Okay, nothing. Smart. I said something smart. And actually clever. And actually dug into like human psychology and, you know, some actual theology and philosophy and how humanity is supposed to interact with each other and how their relationship with God should actually be versus how Puritans think of it. But hey. Yes, Cloud, I see it. God damn you, Gooner. God damn. Okay, that was a post I just read. I'm not gonna go back to that. But okay, I have one more. 2 more. I'm gonna try to hit 2 more things. I know I'm a gooner. Shut up. I know. I have 2 more things. Here is a story that Cloud alerted me to, which is kind of funny when you sit down and think about it. At the same time, very pathetic. And it involves Pokemon. Shocker, Cloud sent me something on Pokemon. So we come over here to The Verge. Pokemon TC Pocket will change card art after plagiarism accusations. So, there were 2 new cards brought out to, well, the Pocket version of Pokemon TCG. One for Ho-Oh and one for Lugia. Brand new art. Turns out, apparently that art was stolen from a fan artist. Yep. Pokemon Company steals fan art or a fucking card game on their phone. And this has bled out. We have Joe Merrick over here. I'm showing you one of the card arts. God damn, he really zoomed into this. But yay, I got one. Here's Ho-Oh. And then got the other one. Here's Lugia. New art coming soon. Fucking did it, bros. They did it. They went well into it. But Pokemon has put out a statement on the matter. So let's read this, shall we? After, well, the stealing. Notice regarding new illustrations. Thank you for your continued support and passion for Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. We want to share an important update regarding the upcoming expansion Wisdom of Sea and Sky. It has come to our attention that there was a production issue regarding the illustration of Ho-Oh featured in the immersive card artwork for Ho-Oh EX 3-star and Lugia EX 3-star. After internal review, we discovered that the card production team provided incorrect reference materials as official documents to the illustrator commissioned to create these cards. As a result, both cards have been replaced with temporary placeholders that the team is actively working to replace with new artwork as soon as it's ready. I call bullshit. This feels like fucking PR spin on the highest right now. Your team gave false documents. Incorrect reference materials. You guys know what Ho-Oh and Lugia look like. You guys have made Ho-Oh and Lugia for years at this point in time. Ho-Oh and Lugia are from the fucking 90s. How do you not know what Ho-Oh and Lugia look like? This is a PR spin of the highest. We are also conducting a broader investigation to ensure no similar issues exist elsewhere in the game. To all our players who have been looking forward to this expansion, and to the talented illustrators who bring the Pokemon world to life, we deeply apologize for any inconvenience this has caused. We take this matter very seriously and are committed to strengthening our quality control process to prevent this from happening again. Thank you for your understanding, patience, and continued support of Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. We remain dedicated to delivering an experience that you can enjoy. I 100% believe that this was fucking plagiarism. You saw people actually defending the plagiarism. This was plagiarism of the highest. I can't see how this wasn't plagiarism. I can't see how anybody would have thought that this wasn't at all somebody just trying to cheat the system, steal art, not do work, and get paid for it. It was fucking plagiarism. Okay, and this whole thing here is blatantly lying. The only way for this to be right, for them to utilize said artwork that was plagiarized, is to go to the actual fan artist and pay them for their works. That's how IPs work. This is how this all works. There is no defending this. This is a mega company. I've been critical of, I've been very lenient on some Pokemon's actions. I've been lenient on some Nintendo's actions. When it comes to the Pal World lawsuits, I think they're idiots. Simultaneously, a lot of people that talk about the Pal World lawsuit are fucking idiots, plain and simple. At the same time, though, I call balls and stripes. This 100% is bullshit of the highest regards. One of the biggest PR spins I've ever fucking seen right here. This is 100% them trying to get away from the fact that they accidentally posted plagiarized artwork, and are trying to say, well, they were bad references, when in reality they posted plagiarized artwork. Okay? Yeah, I did see that. I saw Kuro tweeted that out, because it does look like that. It looks like this. It looks like a graduation announcement, Cloud. If in the VTuber scene, this looks like a graduation announcement. And in 2025, I don't blame any VTuber for being a little trigger happy there. This reeks of, listen, we're about to fuck this guy in the asshole who just screwed us over. We are now having to make new artwork. Commission new artwork, and the guy that just lied to us and that we accidentally plagiarized, utilized to plagiarize, essentially, well, the guy that plagiarized is going to get basically fired into oblivion, because this is not something we want to have to come out here and say. I want to see what the I want to see, does the do they have it? Oh, bros, they have the pictures of the artwork. It's loading. So here's the TCG and here's the fan art. Bros, they fucking ripped it. They fucking ripped it. They fucking ripped that shit. Did they have the Lugia one as well? Please. Oh, they don't have the Lugia one. They only have the Ho-Oh one. They fucking ripped that shit. They 100% just ripped this from the fucking fan art over here. You can't get away from that. That is a ripped piece of fan art. The exact same angle, the exact same heading. The only difference is it's flipped. That's the only fucking difference here. Bro, you fucking plagiarized the hell out of that. That's... I defended Power World when they were accused of plagiarism because they were different enough. And it doesn't... that was not plagiarism at work there. That was actual like creative freedom and creative changes going on there. That would have been covered under fair use and copyright free. Bro, this is plagiarism. 1,000,000,000% this is plagiarism. This is so fucking retarded. This is so fucking retarded. I can't see how anybody would think that this isn't plagiarism right here. Here's the original full-fledged picture from December 2nd, 2021. Bro. You know the Pokemon company is over there like, motherfucker, what did you just do to us? What did you just do to us? We are in deep shit now, and it's all your fucking fault. They are 100% screaming about that. They are pissing their fucking pants right now on my fucking camera. Oh, give me a second, guys. Oh no, here it is. It's refocused. They are so pissed off right now. I find it funny. I have to find this funny. I have to laugh at this. Balls and stripes. I call balls and stripes here, okay? Balls and fucking stripes. You can't get away from that, okay? But I have another thing, okay? Oh shit, this might... Yep, okay, I have another thing. So, I haven't really talked a whole lot about the Ethan Klein or anything going on over there for a little while, just because I fell off. That's pretty much it. I fell off of all those schizos over there for a good chunk of time, and it was predominantly because a lot of shit was going on, and I just never got a chance to catch up. But I saw this going around. So, for those of you who are unaware, this is Mike from PA, and Mike from PA was going viral today. He was going viral today, guys. This is Mike from PA saying someone was buck-broken for being wrong. Like, I just don't know what to say anymore. This space isn't safe. The white male leftists, having destroyed the meaning of leftism in this space, are just openly using slurs and derogatory slurs, ATP. What did he say?
It's always whining.
Here. My background music off.
It's always whining, bitching. Well, you know, it's not realistic to actually want change. I don't know who buck broke you into believing that the world has to be shit, but it doesn't. The power to declare war. Just 7 Democrats have signed on to Sanders' proposal. Isn't this pathetic? Isn't this pathetic? The power to declare war rests solely with Congress, and Kane and others want to assert that authority. And that's the dirty secret that Democrats don't want you to know. There is only a handful of actually progressive people aligned with the base of this country in the Democratic Party. That's why the Democratic Party has a 27% approval rating and declining. Because people are finally waking up to the fact that it doesn't represent you. Even if you're just a liberal who wants incremental change. Even if all you want is maybe a minimum wage increase. Maybe it's easier to join a union. Maybe I want peace and not war. Maybe I want a public option at healthcare. The Democratic Party is against even that.
I'm not seeing where the bad thing that he says is about to show up. I've heard what he said. I don't know. I heard of what he said, but I'm curious. I don't see where the bad thing is yet.
You don't have a home in American politics. The power to declare war rests solely with Congress, and Kane and others want to assert that authority. The president does not have the authority to make this decision. There is no imminent threat to America from Iran, said Chris.
That's not what I thought it was, but then here's his response. Is this the thing that was going viral?
I shouldn't have said that. If I said that, I should have said that. It's the same thing. It's like saying Uncle Tom. Don't do that.
What did you say? I don't know what he said.
It's always whining, bitching. Well, you know, it's not realistic to actually want change.
Then what did he say? Give me a second, guys. I'm curious. Oh, Yeet has it here. Here, give me a second. Let me see if I can find the initial tweet. because I do have here. Let me see if Asmongold have it. Here we go. 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 I got it from Reddit real quick. God damn. Actually, here. Let's go it from X. I don't want to use Reddit. No, that's his account. I don't want his account. Will Reddit open up? Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Okay, he got banned. I don't. Where's the fucking tweet? Where's the clip? Okay, I got it here. Sort of. I have it from... It's not a great version of it, but I have it. So, I got it here from Dan Clance. Dan can't tweet. You know, Dan's... He does streams of Destiny. Mike from PA, just being anti-Semitic as possible. Jew is not a ethnic, demonic ethnicity, whole inverted. So let's see what he had to say.
Between Arab and Jew. In the days that followed
That's shit crazy. Jew is not a fucking ethnic. It is a Jewish is not an ethnicity.
No, it is. Jews are ethnic. Ethnic Jews exist. Jews have an ethnicity. That's an actual thing. What the fuck?
This constructed ethnicity. This demonic ethnicity. Wholly invented.
Between Arab and Jew. In the days that followed
That's shit crazy. Jew is not a fucking ethnic. It is a Jewish is not an ethnicity. This constructed ethnicity. This demonic ethnicity.
No, Jewish is an ethnicity. Full on, it is an ethnicity. What the literal fuck? By the way, Asmongold did respond to this, and we'll play more of the responses here in a moment. How is calling people of Jewish ethnicity a demonic entity not an instant permaban? What the F is going on? I'm starting to think that maybe Twitch does actually have a anti-Semitic problem at Twitch support. I 100% believe they do. I mean, look, they prop up Hassan, who puts on terrorist propaganda. The amount of people that they do prop up for terrorist belief structures, I 100% believe that they do have an anti-Semitic problem, and they need to address it. Well, we ended up having Ethan Klein react to this. So we'll get this, and we'll probably hear it again. But Ethan Klein says, Mike, you forgot to say Zionist.
Between Arab and Jew. In the days that followed
That's shit crazy.
I mean, he's not wrong. Mike, you forgot to say Zionists. He's just outright coming out here and saying Jews.
Jew is not a fucking ethnic. It is a Jewish is not an ethnicity. This constructed ethnicity. This demonic ethnicity.
And saying the quiet part out loud. And then we got Asmongold here. I have it from Yeet real quick. Asmongold is rallying his community to bring attention to the recent Mike from PA clip. Says that they would do and have tried to do the same thing to him. If Twitch doesn't do anything, open browser and send it to every advertiser. Listen, I don't fully agree with that, but also let's be fair here. Asmongold said nothing wrong when it came to the Palestinian individuals, and they kicked him off for like 2 weeks.
And anyway, no, I think that we should do that. I do. I think this is over the line, and I think we should get the community together and make sure that every Jewish advocacy group in the world knows that this is happening, and maybe even people at Amazon. And so we can do this maybe on Discord or on Twitter. Why don't we go ahead and get a list together right now of all of the different advocacy groups?
All I'm gonna say is I'm not a huge fan of targeting people's advertisers. I'm not a fan of that. I just don't know what to do with Twitch. I don't. I don't, guys. And if I get banned on Twitch for playing what Mike from PA said and criticizing him, I'm gonna be pissed because I'm not even monetized over there, bros. This is fucking retarded. Jew is primarily a term associated with both religion and ethnicity / nationality rather than a single race. While Judaism is a religion, Jewish identity also encompasses a shared culture, heritage, ancestry, and a sense of peoplehood, says Google. That's true. I've heard countless actual, like, Ben Shapiro's talked about this. Obviously, he's Jewish. I've heard other individuals who do practice the Jewish faith also mentioned this. Jewish, like, you have individuals like Sarah Silverman, who goes out there and says, well, I'm Jewish, I'm Jewish, I'm Jewish. Well, she's ethnically Jewish. She's not outright Jewish. She doesn't practice the Jewish faith. So she gets to go around there saying she's Jewish the entire time. That is the very big distinction out here. Judaism is both a religion and an ethnicity. Not like Catholicism. Catholicism isn't an ethnicity. Catholicism is a religion. Christianity is a religion. It's not an ethnicity. Arabs, not really an ethnicity, but Jewish is an actual ethnicity. That's why they are very different than a lot of other organizations out there. That is why there's very stringent rules, and there's ways that they believe in, ways they operate that is very different than other individuals, primarily because you also have to have, like, in order to be a true Jewish individual, you also have to practice the faith, believe in all this stuff. It is very complicated. I need to go back and listen to some of this stuff, some of my deep thoughts and things like that. So yes, they are an ethnicity, and calling them demonic, well, yeah, like Ethan Klein said, you forgot to say Zionist. You really did on that one. You said the quiet part out loud.
Oops. And we are going to message all of them and see if we can get something done about this. I do. I think this is insane. This is a crazy, crazy thing to do. Mike made the VOD available to subscribers. It doesn't matter. We have the clip. Everybody has the clip.
Unremitting aggression.
That's it.
Or the blessing of a historic reconciliation between Arab and Jew. In the days that followed
That's
that,
crazy.
the blessing
Jew is not a fucking ethnic.
Yes.
It is.
By the way, saying Jew is not a fucking ethnic. That feels so slanted. That feels so pointed. It's like, you're not an ethnic. The fuck's an ethnic? The fuck we on about here? What's an ethnic? That feels so pointed and hurtful. You're not an ethnic. God damn.
A Jewish is not an ethnicity. This construct.
And I think that if Twitch doesn't do something about this, I think that we should just go and open up Twitch on a browser, look at every advertiser that Twitch has, and then send it to every advertiser that Twitch has.
Not a fan of that. I don't like going after advertisers. I'm, again, though, gonna say I don't fucking know what to do with Twitch.
Ethnicity. This demonic ethnicity. Wholly invented.
Yep, I think this is chill. No, I'm being honest. They would do this to me.
Yeah. He's not wrong there. They did this to him. They fucking did this to Asmongold. Remember, Asmongold got yeeted.
Tried. I've been suspended for it. These people would do this instantaneously to me, to somebody else like you, instantly. The only way you deal with this is that you have to do it to them.
Man, Twitch be catching L's left, right, and center. But following this, Asmongold did. This is the Dan Saltman thing that we already went over. But then we have this, because we have this. Okay, we have this beauty right here. Mike from PA banned on Twitch, so he did get banned. Now the running question is, how long till he comes back? How long? Because we know these bans aren't permanent. We know they'll eventually come back over a period of time. I'm coming out here saying he's probably going to get a 2 week. I think he's going to get a 2 week because he's not an he's not a Hassan. Okay, he's not a Hassan. He's more in line with like a Frogan. Okay, and the situation with Frogan and why she got banned was, well, a bunch of public pressure, advertisement pressure, and yes, she got a 30-day suspension, but that was also because she was at a Twitch sanctioned event. So you had that to deal with. This was on Twitch itself. How many people actually saw it? It does beg the question. So I think it's probably going to be about a 2-week ban. Lean on it being more or less a 2-week ban. If it's more than a 2-week ban, I'll be amazed. If it's less than a 2-week ban, I'm gonna just say the exact same thing. I'll come out and eat crow on it, but at the same time, I'll be like, it's not really that surprising, because I do believe Twitch has a fucking anti-Semitism problem. God, for God's sakes, you can't go on any of their political streamers and not see something that's anti-Jew. You can't anymore. They try to say, no, anti-Zionist, anti-Zionist. No, it's anti-Jew. Full on anti-Jew. They ain't hiding anything. But you got Asmongold saying got him. This thing is gonna pop. Oh, it was just popping off. I find it just fucking. I don't talk about Mike from PA that much because he's just such a goddamn loser. He's a fucking loser schizo out there. You think bans and holding political office should have a term limit? I agree. At the same time, when it comes to like I don't know what to do with some of these people. I don't. But when it comes to from Mike from PA, he is the big. He's a nut job, but he's a loser. Like, imagine the biggest loser you can think of, and that's Mike from PA. A man who followed around a girl who he wanted to fuck, but she wouldn't fuck him at all. Bro literally paid for this girl's meals, travel, and everything just so he could probably get some, and he never got any. He's supposed to be one of these. He goes around acting like he's an alpha bro, but in reality, he's one of the most beta cuckdums that there's ever been. He is so fucking pathetic. Have you seen the old videos of him getting bullied by women? That's the woman I was addressing. Like, that woman, he was paying for everything, wanting to get some, and she never gave it to him. He was a walking wallet. And he just accepted it. He just fucking accepted it. And he tries to do... Have you seen the video? I don't know how to find it. I need to find it. Mike from PA punching couch. Mike from PA punching couch. Here we go. I found the fucking video. I found the video. Just waiting for it to load. God damn. PewDiePie reacted to this. I'm not going to do the PewDiePie video, but PewDiePie reacted to this. So this was him with Bad Bunny. Give me a second, guys. This was him with Bad Bunny because he wanted to get with Bad Bunny. Okay? This is him with Bad Bunny. Alpha Mike from PA approaches Bad Bunny.
That's fine. I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention. I feel like
really alpha move right there, bro.
I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
Can I help you?
Well, I think they want to go in.
Okay.
There's more. This is so... Dude, he was so fucking cringe. That was so cringe.
Fine.
She didn't care.
I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab...
I think they...
Look at that. Look at that head pack. Hey, honey.
I'm getting your attention.
All while she's saying, I think it's okay if a guy pays for your tab. I think it's fine. Look at this. I'm just trying to get your attention, honey. The fuck you on about?
I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
Can I help you?
Look at that. He's wiping his hand immediately after touching her. It's like, I can't.
I think they want to go in.
Okay.
She does not. She don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. Then we have this one. This one's even funny. I think this was still with Bad Bunny, by the way. Yeah, this is still when he was with Bad Bunny. And she was cucking him 100%.
Alright, maybe I'm feeling more violent than normal. I understand why. Well, we gotta accelerate, we get the accelerationists, we gotta fucking get a Mad Max universe. I just feel it. Yeah. Ooh. So one thing about a pretty hot dog.
The thing about Urban, it was made by Scotch Irish, right? Mm-hmm. It's really the Scotch people that came
Okay, I don't want to do this whole bit. I'm gonna try to cut to where it starts. I think right about here.
Oh.
I gotta understand.
Bam. Making
Where does he
tiny
fucking
hot
punch
dogs,
the-
everybody.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yes.
Oh, is it just beans?
Huh? Oh
Did
god.
you actually order an Uber? Are you going off, or we gotta get ready on stream?
I don't know. Probably go off. Maybe I'll turn the. I don't want to dox them, so I want to like not show any travel between.
Sure.
She does not give a fuck about him. He is there trying to get some, and she don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
The space between.
If it was my place, I would be less like, it's my doxing. It's like I don't want to dox like my friends. That's like so much worse.
Like I
Like-
could care less. The locos.
Right, yeah, but it's still, it's just
Where's the
no.
punching of
The
the couch?
consequences of me doxing myself, I deal with those.
Sure.
Here, let's get over here. I think this is what happens.
You know how red my hand is.
Look how red my hand is? What?
Well, no. Just
How do
those are things that bother me. Like,
Oh, I would never do that. Like,
Yeah.
the thing about me is, I'm either in with you or I'm not. I'm not a like lukewarm person.
sure.
He's in with Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny not in with him.
That's just the way it is.
So what does that have to do with anything you just said with the car door stuff?
Huh?
And the thing about me is I'm not lukewarm with people. What does that have to do with what you were saying to Lucid?
No, we're just talking about like his different way of like dealing with people. I think there was a segue away from that idea, right?
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably Mike's just dumb, bro.
My hands are red. Look how red my hand is. Isn't that weird? Well, no. Just
I
like
always
versus
get
the other
I
one.
punched the
a little late on this one.
the granite a little.
Yeah.
That just feels good.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Look at that punch. Look at that punch, bros.
A little late on this one.
The granite a little.
Yeah.
That just feels good.
Oh my god.
That is such a fucking punch right there, bros. That is a baller punch right there. That is how you punch something. Just Bro, you are the soyest beta cuck I've ever fucking seen. You wanted to get with Bad Bunny. You paid for all of her fucking shit. She didn't give a shit about you. And now you're out here trying to get with Hassan because you want Hassan's balls, I guess, all over your face. I have no fucking idea. You're a retard, a loser soy cuck that there's ever been. One of the biggest soy boys I've ever seen on the fucking face of the earth. And you want to come out here and act all tough and everything when in reality you'd probably cry yourself to sleep because you wanted to get with Bad Bunny so much. You wanted to get with her so much. You paid for half of her fucking shit. You paid for so much goddamn garbage. And then she just walked out. I believe she lived with you rent-free. Leave? Could be wrong there. He ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
Just feels good.
What did you just do?
Nothing.
Why is this couch now moved? Did you just hit the couch?
You were streaming. You 100% saw him hit the couch.
Move the couch back. I just nudged it.
I just nudged it. Did you hit the couch? I nudged it.
Oh shit, they're here. Let's go.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay, bye guys. I'll see you in a little bit.
Bro, what the fuck? When he even challenged, he's like, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He probably cries after jerking off. I mean, Cloud, you would probably know too. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That one was mean. Bro, I don't know what's gonna happen with Mike from PA. I just know he's a fucking beta loser. And I don't mean to say that like because I'm some alpha bro, but like the definition of a beta soy cuck is Mike from PA. everything that he did, it's like, bro, no, bro, no, you at least have to get something out of this. I mean, you might have to plead a little bit, but you at least a little something. You got nothing? You did all that work, you got nothing? God damn. Like this fucking red pill bullshit that I'm about to bring up, but it's kind of true. It's like Mike from PA, the legitimate, the cuck chair, little dingus guy that's over there, and he have to watch the girl get plowed by like 10 dudes with massive fucking black schlongs. Yeah, that's quite literally Mike from PA there. The dude that sits in the chair like, I'm so sorry, honey. Here, let me pull your hair back. I'm sorry for pulling your hair back. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. That's Mike from PA. So when he comes out here and says shit like even the thing that he said, even the shit that he said, I'm like, yeah, he's saying it because he wants to sound fucking tough and show that he's just anti-Semitic as fuck. And at the same time, I don't give a shit because he's one of the lowest rent losers I've ever fucking seen. If Mike from PA and I were ever in fucking public together, he'd run away from me. He'd take one look at me, go like, oh my god, he's a giant man. I shouldn't have to deal with him at all. I'm gonna run away and then I'm gonna call him all sorts of names on stream. That's what would be Mike from PA. Too fucking scared to show up to do jack fucking shit. Any person who is more concerned with online interaction than in-person recording them is sick in the head. Yeah. He cares more about how people perceive him than how he is perceived in reality. There was a thing, I don't even know what all was the kickoff point last time. Like Mike from PA was in the news again like a few weeks ago, and that's when all this shit was really popping off again, like all the videos of him. But I'm just over here like, bro, you're such a fucking loser. Like you make some of the biggest losers out there look fucking based, red pilled, and super fucking masculine. Like you could Cloud, again, I'm gonna take a shot. Don't not meaning to make this sound as mean as it's gonna sound, but it's gonna sound mean. Mike from PA makes Cloud look like an alpha Chad of monumental proportions. 100% a backhanded compliment towards Cloud. I understand what I just said there, but let's be fair here. You think of your beta soy cock in your fucking friend group, they look like a Chad next to Mike from PA. That was really mean, Cloud. I am sorry for saying that, but it's like, put you next to Mike, and it's like, god damn, at least Cloud's got some. Might have been with a Sasquatch, but at least he got some. You paid for you were a walking wallet for this woman, and you didn't get any? Not as funny as when I said Cloud has standards. I mean, Cloud has some standards, let's be fair. They might be low, but he has some. I was fully knowing what I was about to say was going to be really mean and kind of hurtful, but I had a point to make there. And I'm putting him at a much higher position than Mike from PA. It's like I'm willing to bet you money that Cloud can punch harder than Mike from PA. Mike from PA probably broke his wrist punching that sofa. Cloud would probably blow through it. And then fuck it. But okay, I'm about to start wrapping it up, but I did see this. This has been going around. This isn't the first time he said this recently. I couldn't find the initial time he said this, but Destiny. Let's talk some Destiny real quick, because Destiny's been making his opinion be more known recently, and I find his newest opinion and position in life to be just fucking hilarious. Come over here and find out. I don't want to go over to you, Cloud. I don't want you to molest my leg. I know you will. But this has been going around. And again, this is not the first time. This is not the first time Destiny has said this recently. I know he said it in a stream. There was a clip of it. I forgot to bookmark it and bring it up. I found it hilarious, but this is a outright stance that Destiny has taken, and I have to laugh at it.
But I'm saying, like, are you saying, like, if Hassan were to win and was able to enact a significant portion of his agenda, then I would vote for Trump easily. That's not even a question. But I'm saying, like, are you...
You heard that right. You heard, let me play that again for the people in the back, but you heard that right.
He's saying, like, if Hassan were to win and was able to enact a significant portion of his agenda, then I would vote for Trump easily. That's...
Destiny would vote for Trump over Hassan any day of the week. What makes this funny is if you look at Destiny and see how he has talked about Trump in the past and how much he hates Trump and how he has openly said on multiple occasions that, man, I wish that dude didn't miss on July 13th. He'd vote for that person that he outright wants to, well, be dead instead of Hassan. There's a bit of irony there, and there's a bit of me just wanting to sit back and go like, that's funny. That's funny. A man who you legitimately have wished death upon, you would vote over Hassan. That's funny. He would have to cheer for his own death. Legitimately! He would rather take the guy he wants to die instead of Hassan. There's something funny in all this. Apparently Pisco does backs up Hassan and says you should vote for Hassan, and it's like, nah. You know what? I'm kind of seeing where I agree with Destiny. Different reasoning as to why I agree with Destiny, but it's funny.
It's not even a question. But I'm saying, like, are you saying, like, if Hassan were to win and was able to enact a significant portion of his agenda, then I would vote for Trump easily. That's...
Oh, Static, we all know exactly what that means to what he wants to have happen to Hassan. Anybody who thinks that he's not being able to figure out what anybody's saying for this is retarded. Like, this is a broken clock is right twice a day. This is just one of those times where you're like, you know what? I agree with you. I agree with you. Fucking it. Jesus Christ. I know there's a bigger breakdown of his position somewhere. I want to listen to it because it's sad. I want to just listen to it and feel the shot in flesh. Feel it flowing over me. Just understand just how Destiny has a bigger hate boner for Hassan, justifiably so, than he does Trump. And he wishes death to Trump. That's just like, Let your insanity flow. Let your statements flow. It's so beautiful and cringe all at the same time. But on that note, guys, let me take a good look. We do have this, and I just want to show this off real quick before we get into the outros and doing all that. Because the largest Twitch streamer, or the largest VTuber streamers for Q2 have been announced. The largest VTuber streamers, the people that pull in the most views out there and everything, they have been announced. And Zentreya is number 1. Now, I know we played some Zentreya on here and everything like that. Who in the right mind still invites Destiny on anything? Schizos and people that agree with Destiny, and also, what's his name? Pierce Morgan, because he knows he gets good clips from Destiny. But here's this. These are the VTubers, top VTubers in the world. Obviously, Iron Mouse sitting at 4.53. This was always going to happen. She's always going to be top dog. Koseki Biju of Hololive. I'm actually kind of amazed that she's up there. I'm not trying to take shots at Koseki Biju and anything like that, but it's like, was not expecting Koseki Biju to be more popular than Mori Calliope. But at the same time, Koseki Biju does stream legitimately every single day. So I guess in the grand scheme of things, she would hit there eventually. But then Zentreya is top dog right now, which Zentreya is fun. She talks with the TTS. We played some of her videos on here during the VShojo stuff. I like Zentreya, don't get me wrong. I think she's super cool. She's super kind to just about everybody. Nothing wrong there. So I like Zentreya. I think that's a deserved point. But then I look at the disparity between everybody else. Like Mori Calliope, who is like one of the top dogs at Hololive, 2.7 million, is beat out by Koseki Biju. Then you get Gigi Maureen is still coming up. But Gigi Maureen, I would have imagined to be more in Maury's position and Maury to be in Gigi's position. So I like looking at these numbers and just seeing the difference in them all. And then you get Nimi Nightmare, who used to be Hololive. So this is... Gigi's not in Japan. Or is she in Japan? No, she's not in Japan. She lives in Europe. Huh. Sky Lily, Germany. I don't know who this one is. I know who Iris is. Iris does live in Japan. Same with Henya. Gigi doesn't live in Japan, though. Gigi lives somewhere else. I wonder why they're putting Japan there. But that is nice to see stuff like that. I like looking at those numbers. God damn you fucking... Fuck my goddamn... Oh. Should have put auto. Why did it... Auto, give me a second, guys. There we go. Turn it off and on. Turn the auto off and on. But before we head out, I like to always close out on a beautiful moments from VTubers. I saw this from Lumi today. That's my Oshi Lemon Love. Fucking love this. This is why the people over at FaZe Connect are so likable and understanding, because they'll do shit like this.
I feel at home here. I belong here. I'm a trash AoE 2 player and a stupid idol who can't dance. Ah! I'm a trash AoE 2 player and I'm bad at RTS. And I belong in the garbage. It's like being one with your but with trash. I'm bad. I'm bad at the game and I belong in the garbage. I think this is gonna be our new fucking just chatting screen for a while. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna migrate this over to the main screen. I think
This is why people like FaZe Connect girls. What the fuck is it yelling about? She's just saying that she's garbage over again. She's bad at video games. She can't dance. She's garbage at everything. This is why they're likable, because FaZe Connect girls takes their criticism and just plays with it. They play with it all day and night. Like, Lumi is literally... Guys, look at Lumi art. Oh, beautiful. Downright beautiful. And she's throwing herself in the trash because she's bad at something. So she has this entire trash background that she openly says, this is going to be our just chatting screen for a while. I'm going to be in the trash. I'm going to be in the fucking trash. Cloud. You also got this from Lumi. One other thing. This is also funny.
I remember trying to act sexy literally one time as a joke, and then I was like, never again. And then I locked it away in my head, and I've never done it ever again. Ever. Like, ever. I hated it so much that I destroyed the memory and I put it in a box. What did you do? I was like trying to learn a body roll with my friends, and then I was like, oh god, I hate this.
You only tried to be sexy once. God damn it. That's a lie. That's a lie. We know it. That's a lie. If you've seen Lumi at I'm gonna have to wonder. I hope I could. I'm gonna try to sign up so that I could stream the VTuber Awards this year. Last year's VTuber Awards, Lumi did a brand new song. Really good song, actually. I actually do enjoy that song. She knows how to be sexy when she wants to be sexy. Perfect chick. Perfect. But that's all I got for tonight. That actually got through a lot of stuff that I wanted to get through. And anyways, I do have some other things on like the Twitch bot apocalypse and stuff like that, but that is what it is. I have some other interesting takes and statements that thought we could potentially go through, but I don't think we will. That one. Bookmarking some stuff that I might pull up on another day. Maybe not today. I know Cloud sent me like a schizo thing, or sent it in the Cloud sent a schizo thing in the literal Ballbusters chat that I'm like, what am I reading? What is this? what cursed knowledge have I fallen upon? Like, this is insane. And Cloud found this, not me. I literally don't know what I'm reading when I look at the I'll show it to you guys. Actually, I'll show this to you. This is cursed. This is just cursed. So here's happy birthday, Linnell, who's a Genshin Impact player. Here's Crimson. I'm not reading that. But the thing that was just weird, Crimson quote tweeted himself, responding with like the first person, just like copy and pasting this to here. He did this just yesterday, and then when you start looking at this, he responds to himself over and over and over and over. Bros, this is still scrolling. This is still scrolling. This is still scrolling. It's still going. What the fuck? He's just responding to himself over and over and over again. And I started looking at it. He's just copy pasting all the responses from his own thing. What is happening? What is this? What is this chat? What? I just read that. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what that was. Kind of disturbed. I'm kind of disturbed. I'm like kind of freaked out a little bit. I'm kind of freaked out a little bit. What is this? What is this? That was cute. Okay. On that note, wait, why are more Calliope trending? Why are more Calliope trending? Oh, thank God I wasn't sharing my screen just then. That's all I'm gonna say there. And no, I'm not gonna send it to you, Cloud. I'm not that kind of person. But that's all I got for tonight, bros. Already went over it. Mental illness. Don't smoke crack. Yeah, don't smoke crack. Don't smoke crack. Crack's bad, ladies and gentlemen. Crack is bad. Smoking crack is bad for you, and bad things will happen if you smoke crack. So don't smoke crack. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm trying to gather. I think I'm out of topics right now. Today was like a slow news. I had to gather up a bunch of shit that I've just been saving up. Like, if Melanie Mac didn't come out, I wouldn't have had anything to talk about. And Cloud's saying, rude, no, dude, I don't want to send you porn. You already have a problem enough, and you have no problems looking it up yourself. It's weird that you send it to me. Kind of is. But anyways, guys, on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. I've already said that multiple times, but for words, I'm trying to end this. You guys all have a lovely time wherever you are. Be happy, be kind, do all the good things. And as always, guys, don't forget that Legatus is 110% a bot.